Good morning, everyone. It's been a while, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what I have on my laptop for video, but we'll sort that out later. My husband took like 6 days off this weekend, and we went to Winterset, Iowa, to see John Wayne's place of birth and in the actual house he was born, and his museum, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Very interesting, and such a good man. Anyway, I've got a little bit of work to do in the garden. It's been kind of slow going. We've had some really hot weather here. When we were away, it got really hot. So when I came home, everything was just so parched. And our grass is dying and all that good stuff. So anyway, a couple of things I want to do. And forgot I had the music on, playing a little Jimmy Buffett in honor of, his great music. We've enjoyed him tremendously. It's sad to see him go, but no one ever makes it out alive. Just gotta enjoy life while you have it. So anyway, I am going to do something crazy. I'm going to take these pepper plants, dig them up, take as much root as I can, and I'm just going to put them back out here because they're so hugged up to my Brussels sprouts. I don't know if any of them are doing that great. It seems like my peppers don't do too bad, but that's about the biggest size I get. The sizes aren't what they should be. They're just too close together. So I'm going to take, let's see, I got 1, 2, 3 green pepper plants. I got a Fooled You jalapeno here. I think I'll probably leave it. I'll just see how it looks. I'll probably leave this one. This one's okay. But then these 3 I'm going to pull out, and if they live, great. If they die, then, we said we tried. But I think it'll help these grow better as well. And the jalapeno peppers, they always grow good here. They just don't get enough sun. That is their biggest complaint. My beans really took a hit, but boy, they still are blooming, and I'm just going to leave them as long as I can pick beans off of them. I'm just going to keep picking beans until there's none left, But this tomato plant is got tomatoes on it. This one doesn't. It does, but they're little. They are not growing the way they should. So I'm going to take this tomato plant. I'm going to start pruning it out because there's no way I'll get that out of that cage, that round cage. So I'm just going to start cutting it back piece by piece. I was thinking about taking out a couple out of here, but they all have tomatoes. I was going to take this one out, and then I realized it has 2 nice sized tomatoes down here growing. So I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to leave, I don't know about this one. I think I may take this one out too. It has blooms on it, but I've only gotten 2 tomatoes off of this the whole year. Just not enough sun. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to prune it back, take it out, and take out the other super steak. And maybe this will do better. I might get some more off of this one. And we'll just see what happens. But I'm taking those out, and I think the others will do better for it. So I'm going to put this on fast speed, and you can just watch me work away. All right, you guys. See you on the other side. Got two that's big tomatoes out. They were huge. They're huge. I use Burpee Super Steaks and Big Boys, and they get massive. So you got to know you have to make a lot of room for them. And I think if they had bigger cages, it would be better. Because, you know, when you tie them up, then they get bunched together. Air doesn't flow through as well, but it keeps it off all the other plants. So anyway, and this one has died. So I'll see if there's any tubers underneath there. I'm going to dig it up. This one is growing back a little. I'm just going to leave it until it actually dies. But this one has died. Even though it's, I don't know. You know, I'm just gonna dig it up and see what's underneath there. Might not be anything, but that's all right. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, rot. Just rotted. But it's growing a new one, so there must be some tubers down there for them to grow new ones. So we'll just pull that out. We'll just leave it. There we go. You know, and sometimes, like my brother, when he pulls out stuff that's dying, he'll just leave it in his garden and till it up the next year because it composts into the soil. And but I'm not going to do that this year because I don't know if I'm going to be here in the spring. I don't know. I just want it to be clean looking when we sell the house. So that's my thoughts. Okay, next I'm going to get the shovel, the spade, and look how good my walking onion is doing. It's doing pretty good. I think it's made its home here. It's not a good place for it though, that's the thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll probably wait until, maybe next spring, maybe this fall, moving it into a better place. And so forth and so on. All right, let's get busy with the peppers. See if we can keep them alive after I move them. Let's see how hard this dirt is, because it's been so dry here. We are such in a drought. All right, let's get busy. Okay, this ground is so hard. It's like pan, just an inch underneath. It's like a hard pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the sprinklers on out here. I'm going to let it soak. I'm just going to let it flood and soak because this ground is so hard. I'll never be able to get my lettuce in here pretty soon when the time comes. It's so hard. So, and I'm not just going to get the auger. I want it all to be soft, so I'm just going to get some water on it because I don't know how far down that water is now. We are in such a drought, so but I dug down pretty deep. There was nothing at all even damp. Nothing even damp. So I went down at least like 6 or 8 inches to put that plant in. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the sprinklers on. I got my little thing here. I'm going to start over here in the garden side. And I mean, I drenched this garden before we left to go to Missouri. And I drenched it. But boy, it dries up so quickly. So, and then when I come back, everything's parched just a day and a half later. One day, not watering. Put the sprinklers on, and you'll watch me do that. That's fine. All I have is one of these. I'm not lucky enough to have the drip line or anything like that. I have to water. I have to water every day, every morning, every night. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it right here in the middle, kind of, sort of. Ooh, it did go down there. That's good. Got it down in the ground. Okay. I've got it all hooked up. I'm going to turn the water on. I'll pull you back a little bit so you don't get wet. Take this out. Yeah, everything's a mess. We have construction going inside the house and destruction outside of the house. Destruction meaning taking out plants that's not doing so well and keeping the plants that are doing well. Marigolds are looking pretty. They don't mind a little bit of heat and drought. Thank goodness. Thank goodness something likes it. My cactus don't mind it. Oh, I do want to show you one thing, my dahlia over here. The one that's doing so well. And she's so pretty. My husband even comments on it all the time. This one is so pretty. And it's got another bed that's going to pop out here in a few days too. And I don't cut them off of here because they last a little longer on the plant than they do in a vase. And they're so big anyway, but they are beautiful. Yeah, I can't wait to get how many tubers I'll get out of those. I hope a lot, and because I really like that dahlia. It's beautiful. I like all the dahlias. It's just they didn't do well there. We were in a drought, and they weren't getting enough sun. So that's the problem this year. Not enough sun. The zinnias do okay. The gomphrena does okay, but see, they get the morning sun too up here some. If we were going to stay here, we would probably do something different for a garden. Probably not move it, but probably would get rid of trim back a couple of these trees so that we could have more sun in here. It is what it is, guys. Anyway, I'm going to turn the water on and watch it rain. Fake rain, right, Simba? The kitties didn't know what to think last night when we came home. We were only gone. We left early. Saturday morning. We came back last night, Sunday night. So they were by themselves for just a couple days. All right. And there it is. That's how I water. You know, when it's better actually. It's better to water this away because then I can do other things and keep going with my main things that I do, like laundry. I have a lot of laundry today to do. Okay, you guys. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. I'll be back when it may not be this evening that I replant them. I may wait until tomorrow morning again before I plant any more of those peppers. So, but I would like to get the other two out of there so that the Brussels sprouts has more room. Everything could have more room. So, all right, you guys, take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Happy Labor Day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, you guys. And there's something else I wanted to show you. Remember the peppers that I moved yesterday? I put a little bit of geocharged fertilizer on them too when I planted them, but they look like they're going to be just fine. They look happy. And another thing about the sprayer that came with this, oh my goodness, it's so crazy how much lighter it is. No strain on my arms at all. No strain at all. That's going to help me so much. I could keep gardening. Because I was worried about if I was going to be able to garden, you know, a lot of times, because the hose would it just gets you down. It gets you down when your arms hurt. And those are the things that you use so much. But what's cool about this, you know, it's got the sprayer on it, but you can also, the pressure, you can make it full blown, or you can put it like lower, so it's not so hard. You know, you can adjust the spray pressure on it too. I just thought that was another little handy clip, and it doesn't leak. My Flexzilla, it's got a little tiny pinhole leak in it. It's not enough to really hurt anything. It wouldn't matter wherever it sprays. My cats get a kick out of it. They like going finding the little pinhole and drinking the water out of it. So anyway, that's all I had. I just wanted to show you the peppers that I had moved. I moved them away from the Brussels sprouts. They were like real close to the Brussels sprouts. And I thought, well, if I move them out, all the plants might do a little better. So that's what I did. I moved them out. Now the Brussels sprouts have room. They're not, because I mean they were like right here, and I think the Brussels sprouts will be happier. The peppers will be happier. And we might get some better, maybe a little bit bigger peppers now, hopefully. Anyway, I'll take what we get, because I know my garden was just tilled last year. It's new, and all these things I grew from seed. I got them too close together, and they're not getting very much sun. They're only getting about 5 hours of full sun, which full sun is 6 hours plus, and they're not getting that, but they're doing pretty good otherwise. So anyway, that's all I had today. I'll talk to you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye-bye.